So Adam, moving on from Maidenhead then, as a club, have we had a chance to maybe sort of take a breather and take a break and assess that one?
Yeah, I think it's important to do that. There's some really good stuff. I thought we created lots of good chances. Disappointed with the goal we conceded. Obviously, defended a free kick really well as well. So there's a couple of things that we can get better at for sure. But in the main, I thought it was a good performance all round. And yeah, I want to try and build on that momentum and momentum that we've gained from last-minute goals. Getting 4 points from the last 2 games could have been so much different, and we want to build on that and take that into Saturday.
Is there no better way to inject confidence into a squad than a win like that in the last minute, 2 goals, obviously in added time? I
think so. I think it really it helps. At this stage, it's about getting those 3 points. I think we was good value for it. Like I say, the chances that we created throughout the game. Obviously, the later the game goes on, then the opponent obviously feel a little bit hard done by. But we kept going, showed a lot of togetherness, and it can really sort of galvanise the group. Made a few changes, and I think it was so important to get a win with all those changes being made as well.
And I can only imagine the mood in the camp's been sky high since that result as well the last couple of days.
Yeah, real good mood. We've rested up players that needed to, and those that needed to train a little bit more. We've got the necessary work into the players. It's real fine balancing act really of getting the right amount of work and the right amount of rest at the moment with so many games. So we're hoping we've got that balance right, and the proof will be in the pudding with how the team performs on Saturday.
And injury-wise, obviously you mentioned last week there was some illness in the camp. Just basically if you could explain how they're getting on and should they feature tomorrow?
Yeah, the main ones was Malachi for Tuesday. Didn't travel down with the group on Monday. Travelled down with Lewis, the kit man, and just to try and separate him, gave him his own room, and he come through the game okay and seems a lot better now. So that's really pleasing. Obviously, Junior missed a large part, but we've got some training into him now, so he'll be available for selection again. And Bats was a little bit sick on Monday night, so they've all come through okay. Doesn't appear to be any fresh concerns there, and yeah, I feel a clean bill of health all round for the squad.
Hartlepool are this weekend's opponents. We played out a great game at the LNER earlier on in the season. What was that like, and what do you think we can take from that, do you think?
A great game, like I say, plenty of goals, which always makes for a good spectacle for the fans. But yeah, they're a different proposition at their place. Got some good players, lots of know-how in the squad. So yeah, it's a game that will obviously pay full respect to the opposition because Hartlepool's a tough place to go. We've got to be at it. Got to make sure that we start the game. How we've sort of finished the last 2 and try and build some momentum, like I say.
They've been a bit inconsistent this year, I think that's fair to say. You never really know what Hartlepool side you're going to get on the day. Having said that, how is it to negotiate around that and be able to set up for any possible side that we may face? Yeah,
that's it. I think that's probably the same for a lot of the teams, really. Every team on their day in the National League can beat each other. It's just important that we focus on what we can control, and that's our performance, that's our mentality, that's our mindset towards the game. Hoping that the togetherness that the players have got over the last couple of games with the last couple of goals late on has really sort of helped bring everyone together, and we want to sort of show that in a positive way on Saturday.
Yeah, they've hit a run of bad form of late. I think it's 1 win in 9, to be precise. How important is it to not let that get in the way of our game? Because I'm sure for them they'll want to put that right fairly soon.
Of course, and especially at home, and there's no better way, is there, than against a relatively local rival. They know that we're taking a few fans up there as well. We're a well-supported team, so it'll be a big scout for them, and they'll try and get their season back on track with 3 points. That's for sure. So, we can't afford to, for a minute, falter from the intensity that we played at after going 2-0 down against Halifax. I think the intensity in the last two games has been a lot better, and we've got to try and find that again.
On Thursday, you celebrated a year in charge of York City. How do you sum up the last year, do you think?
No, obviously, full of up and downs. Started on a bit of a downward trajectory. We didn't get off to a great start, but then finished at the end of last season well and started this season relatively well. So yeah, I'd say very pleased. I think as a manager, you just try to take the club on and be progressive, and I feel we've done that. But it's definitely not a time to sort of pat myself on the back and get too high. We've done nothing yet, and want to keep on maintaining our standards and keep on improving.
And if you could name one favourite memory from the past year, which one would it be?
I think probably have to be the Aldershot game here. The relief of getting our first 3 points, late goal as well. Really galvanise the group and give them some belief. So I think that was a big moment in the last 12 months.
Thanks for your time, Adam.
Cheers, thank you.